He had his whole life ahead of him when he was killed on a dark Wellington road. 2 years after John Goodman was charged with drunk driving and killing Scott Wilson. It is the eve of jury selection in the first of two trials facing the Wellington polo mogul. News Channel 5's Alex Sands will spend much of this month covering the trial for us. He joins us from West Palm Beach with a look at what we can expect tomorrow. Alex.
At one point, Jay, John Goodman's attorneys tried to have this trial moved to our south to Miami. It, for now, is staying here in Palm Beach County. That said, 6 people here will decide if John Goodman walks away from here a free man this month or spends as many as 30 years in prison. A lot, as you know, is riding on what happens here this month.
How do you find 6 impartial voices settle on justice?
It's going to be challenging to seat a jury in this case, but certainly not impossible.
As John Goodman looks on tomorrow, as many as 80 prospective jurors will face intense questioning from defense attorneys, from prosecutors, from the judge. Have they prejudged John Goodman? Are they biased?
From the defense point of view, certainly you want to make sure, and especially in a high-profile matter like this, that you're not going to get anyone on this jury who has prejudged Mr. Goodman, someone that has already made a decision before they've actually heard any evidence, made a decision based on anything else.
From nearly 24 witnesses to seeing the actual cars involved in the crash, attorneys will spend much of a trial painting very different pictures. John Goodman faces 30 years in prison. A jury could find him guilty of driving drunk and leaving the accident scene. It could find him guilty of a lesser charge, or not guilty at all.
It's hard to not have emotion in a case like this, but the jurors are not supposed to make a decision one way or another because of emotion. Certain people may not be the right jurors for this particular type of case. But you're going to hear very, very painful information, painful testimony. There are going to be photographs, difficult photographs to see, medical examiner's testimony, and you may see jurors crying during this case.
This jury, unlike others, isn't being kept at a hotel during this trial. They can go home and see their family members, their friends, and that's bringing in another worry here this week of what else they could be exposed to as this trial continues here in Palm Beach County. Alex Sands, WPTV News Channel 5.